Welcome to The American Dream, a show that started right here in San Diego, America's finest city, that now spans positive media all across the country, real stories in real neighborhoods. Hi, I'm your host, Craig Sewing, and here's The American Dream. Welcome to The American Dream, a real show, not a reality show. The real estate, the lifestyle, the culture.
It's not just about what you're living in, but the community you're going to live in.
High-rise luxury living.
People are the vehicle, people are the connection, people are the expansion.
Helping folks just like you find your dream home.
It just never disappoints.
Real stories in real neighborhoods with real experts. The opportunity to achieve our biggest goals and aspirations.
It's the American Dream.
Welcome to Arlington, Texas. I'm your American Dream host, Brandy Kelly. Today, we'll be in South Arlington in this beautiful home built by Jody Kuchek with Masonic Quality Homes. Then we'll head to North Arlington and see another special home. Let's go. Today, we're at one of the beautiful homes that Jody Kuchek has built. Jody's with Masonic Quality Homes. And so tell us, and we're in these beautiful gardens, as we go through, will you show us some of your favorite things about this home, starting with out here? What are some of your favorite features?
Out here, I mean, if you look, you'll see many fireplaces, and I think at any home, a fireplace, to me, is a focal point. I just love the flowers on the backside of the pool.
It's so peaceful out here.
Yes, very nice. You know, the people that own this property, they love entertaining people, so they're always out, you know, with their friends and family. If they had a wedding, they could definitely do it here.
This kitchen is amazing for an outdoor kitchen. What are some of the best features in here?
Now, what I love about this and their idea is just the functionality of it. I mean, it's pretty much has everything you want, from a flat top cook grill to burners, a fire burning pizza oven. It's pleasant. You know, they have a system for audio video where the music, you can play it anywhere outside with the audio system that's put in this house.
So Jody, if somebody's considering whether to build or buy an existing home, what are some things they could consider?
I think existing, you know, look for functionality. You know, what are they looking for? Is it going to be the kitchen, which to me is a huge focal point. That's where a lot of people gather. The bathrooms, you know, are they large enough for them? The closets, master closets. On a new construction home, of course, you can do anything you want. You know, your ideas are unlimited, and because of the resources of the internet, their ideas can extend beyond, and that's what I like about it. We can take their ideas and make them their own. You know, not every builder is perfect, but we learn. And that's what I like about building is, you know, I personally make mistakes, but I go back and we figure out how do we solve the problem.
Well, and one of the things that is always interesting to me with the homes that you build is you always take things up a notch. You figure out how to make it even better. As soon as one enters the home, they're immediately captivated by the art collection, most of which is created by self-taught artists. With the exception of Beth Gandy, she is a friend of the homeowner and actually created several pieces in the home. Some of my favorite features about this home are the pool and the pool house up here, the wall of windows that allows the outdoors to come in. The home is situated on a quiet cul-de-sac and on a private lake. This is the perfect place to entertain, and it's also a wonderful place for just peace and content and quiet, with these gardens accentuated by the terrace going all the way down to the private lake, and these walls of windows from the living rooms, from the bedrooms, every room. It's like living in a large treehouse. Thank you for joining us today. I'm Brandy Kelly with American Dream, and we look forward to seeing you next time.
Welcome to American Dream TV. I'm Kim Hill and I'm your host. Today I've got a very special treat for you. I'm here in Central Texas where the endless skies meet the rolling pastures. I have the distinct privilege of interviewing a visionary in the field of regenerative ranching and premium culinary experiences. After visiting with Robert, I'm going to show you a beautiful ranchette for purchase in Central Texas. But first, let's ride out to the ranch and meet Robert and his herd. I am here with Robert Hooper today, owner of Central Texas Lamb at Paradise Valley Ranch.
No, thank you. So glad you're here, and such a beautiful day. I mean, gorgeous sunrise, so it's a great morning.
So how did you start this experience? What even got you into the lamb business?
So it started with cows. So the drought hit, times were hard, the pastures were getting grazed down.
Yeah.
So I started kind of culling some cows and bringing sheep in. That's when I changed from conventional ranching, using chemical fertilizers and pesticides and herbicides, to regenerative or all natural ranching.
I understand you sell this to a lot of high-end restaurants in the metro areas.
Yes, mostly Houston. Leon River Premium Beef carries it.
Yes.
There are a few places in Austin that carry it, but most of the lamb from this ranch goes to Houston.
What's the secret in making the lamb tender?
It's naturally tender. There are certain cuts that need to be cooked longer than others. It marinated overnight. We're actually cooking it fast on the grill, which is going to put a great flavor. It's going to put a little crisp on it. It's actually better than pork bacon.
Oh my gosh, it is so tender. Well, Robert, this has been such a treat. You have an amazing operation here. I understand that is the dinner bell for the goats?
It is.
As the sun sets on our captivating journey through Central Texas lamb, I'm left truly inspired by Robert's dedication to regenerative farming and his commitment to raising pasture-raised goat and lamb meat, but also supports a vision of responsible agricultural through regenerative farming. So this is one of our local places where your lamb is sold.
Yes, it is. This is the first place, my first client, they took Central Texas fresh lamb.
Well, they got all kinds of stuff going on here. Show us about.
As you can see, it's very nicely stocked. Fresh beef, fresh pork, fresh lamb, great olive oils and vinegars and spices.
Next up, if you're looking for your own piece of Central Texas paradise, we're gonna check out this 55-acre ranch in Central Texas. This is a 55-acre land tract that has everything you need: a year-round pond, a seasonal creek, mature trees, and stunning sunrises and sunsets. It's the perfect spot to embark on your agricultural dreams or create your own hunting retreat. This is Kim Hill signing out in Central Texas. Until next time, I encourage you to go live your American dream.
Hi, welcome to American Dream. I'm your host, Chrissy Maloof, and today we're going to be in Denton, Texas. We're going to check out my favorite local hat shop, then we're going to get fair ready and head on over to the North Texas Fair and Rodeo. Come join me. I am at my favorite hat shop here in Denton, Texas. I'm actually joined with co-owner, John Maloof. And I don't know if you pieced those two together, but Chrissy Maloof, John Maloof, this is my husband. What's the story behind this hat store?
It's kind of strange because we were on vacation, and every time we went into a little town that was kind of a little touristy town or anything, they all had hat shops, and every time Chrissy went in and bought a hat, and we even had to buy extra suitcases just to ship stuff home. She went into a hat shop into Charleston, South Carolina, I think.
That was the last one.
And she walked down, she goes, you know, Denton needs a hat shop. And she goes, I want to be the one that brings it.
When people leave here, we want them to feel good. We want them to feel confident and have that like boost in the smile of walking out and have that nice little swagger, like, I have a new hat, I feel good. So
yeah, and that's the biggest difference between banking and the hat stuff is, in banking, we're always like, you're dealing with people's money, they're always going to take issue with that. When the hat shop, people come in, they buy a hat, and they're happy. I mean, nobody comes out and leaves mad because they have a hat on their head. So it always makes them feel better.
And it's about the experience. So that's too, I think what we're really trying to do is, where we have like the custom hat parties, we have private parties, and we just want to make sure everybody comes in and they've got that wow experience and they remember us, Maloof hats.
Yes.
I think whenever they leave here. Now it's time to head on over to the North Texas Fair and Rodeo, so I've got to grab myself a new hat. Welcome to the 95th annual North Texas Fair and Rodeo. Nights of hot country music, first-class rodeos, and livestock show, and lots of fun. Come join along. I'm here today with Nancy. We are at the North Texas Fair and Rodeo, and this is such a staple in Denton. I can't even explain to you. It is a must. Every single summer, it is on my to-do list. I have been coming here since I was 10 years old, and I'm not going to tell you how old I am. You're going to have to guess. So I guess we're celebrating the 95th year.
That's right. And I was probably here when you were 10.
Okay.
I have volunteered here for about 20 years, and I'm almost going on my 20th year of being employed here. So I'm sure I was here.
What do people that come here every year must see and do?
Well, I mean, we're kind of known for our rodeo. We have a different rodeo every single night. We've got concerts like Nashville artists, local artists. So many of the artists, like Eli Young started out on our secondary stage, and now, of course, you know, he's completely famous. Shane Smith of the Saints started out on our secondary stage, and now, you know, look where they are. This is one of the longest running events in the community. Victor, I can tell you some things about the fair that you did not know, even though you've been coming here your whole life.
I would love you to tell me some things I do not know.
Okay.
Especially for the viewers.
Yes, of course. All right, so we have been, every year we contribute right about $700,000 back into this community just from this one 9-day event. We have like 48 committees. We've got over 700 volunteers, second, third generation of people that have, they're the backbone. They're the ones in this community and these surrounding areas. They're the ones that have built this fair.
I love that y'all give back to the community. I am huge on giving back to others. It's one of those things that it is a huge part of the Denton community.
Of course.
And y'all have made a difference in so many different things. I hope you've enjoyed this Southern experience. Until next time, hats off to you.
Hi, I'm Denise Johnson, and I'd like to welcome you to the American Dream TV, where we explore culture, lifestyle, and real estate across the country. What does the Dallas-Fort Worth Metroplex offer for sports fans? One sport we don't mention a lot here is NASCAR. Today, we are going to visit the owners of Team Texas, a company that offers NASCAR rides for those race enthusiasts, and also get a glimpse of condo life at the Texas Motor Speedway. So let's get going.
Hello, I'm Justin, and today I'm with Kim Starr, the part owner, along with her husband, David Starr, of Team Texas here in Justin, Texas. Kim, go ahead and tell us a little bit about your facility and what you guys do here.
Well, thank you so much for having us. We really appreciate it. We're excited to be part of the show. And Team Texas started about 30 years ago. David's uncle Mike opened up Team Texas, so he wanted to bring that thrill of NASCAR to the track for the public. So you can either come out and you can learn how to drive our race cars, or you can ride if you don't feel like driving.
So since you guys bought it and took over, do you see a lot more interest and involvement in the NASCAR community?
100%. And a lot of that has to do with my husband. So with him owning it and instructing it and everything, it just makes it more exciting for the public. So to answer your question, yes, we've grown exponentially and we're so excited. We're adding cars. We've actually got a race limo for the little guys. Just a lot of fun.
Okay, Kim, well, how about we go check out some of these awesome cars that you got?
Let's do it.
Okay,
Yay.
Cool. Let's take a look under the hood.
Let's do it. So we have actual NASCAR race car engines in here. You get the feel from, what a NASCAR driver is feeling out on the track and that power.
So how many cars do you guys have right now at this facility?
We have 42.
Oh, very fun.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I think I might have to come along for a drive. And I heard that your husband might be one of the drivers.
He is. And I think I hear him pulling up now.
I think I do too. Let's go. Let's
go.
Let's go. David, it's so great for you to join us. We're excited. So go ahead and tell us how we can find you, what the next events are, what you guys have coming up.
Man, I appreciate that. Hey, Team Texas High Performance Driving School, teamtexas.com. A lot of the fans that sit in the stands, they can actually come drive a real NASCAR race car at the Texas Motor Speedway and go 150 miles an hour. It's unbelievable. It's amazing. We make a lot of people's dreams come true, and I love making people happy, and that's what we do here at Team Texas with our NASCAR race cars. It's pretty awesome. All you got to do is go to teamtexas.com, sign up, and man, you can become a race car driver.
Well, thank you guys so much for joining us today, and we look forward to seeing you on the track soon.
We're here at the Texas Motor Speedway in one of the condos with one of my favorite people, Kay, and I wanted her to have a chance to tell the viewers kind of why her and her family live here and what she loves about being here. So Kay, tell me about it.
Thank you, Denise. The reason we came here, I had to find a place where our family could gather without having the responsibility of a big house. You come here, you have a beautiful view, you have someone who takes care of the yard. There's a pool, we have a small gym, and we have wonderful security out here and underground parking.
Well, let's go sit over here and let's pretend like we're watching a race.
All right. We have numerous activities here for the people in the Homeowners Association and the offices that we have downstairs. And then we have additional events out here in what I call my front yard. We have had Blake Shelton here last year, and sitting here and watching all of that is a show.
Thank you so much, Kay. We love you. We love that you love it here. We hope you always do. And there you have it, folks. Remember, whether you're a die-hard race fan or just looking for a one-of-a-kind experience, Team Texas or the Texas Motor Speedway has something for everyone. My name is Denise Johnson. Thank you for joining us today. And as always, remember to love where you are.
Welcome to another episode of American Dream TV. We are back in downtown historic McKinney on the square, and we're here to feature today the pinnacle of fine dining in downtown McKinney. We're at Rick's Chophouse, where I'm here for lunch today. As you can see, it looks amazing. And we're also going to feature Mr. Rick Wells, the owner of Rick's Chophouse's newest and latest and greatest project, Harvest. And for an extra special treat, we're going to be touring downtown with the mayor of McKinney, George Fuller. Come on, let's take a look. And Mr. Mayor, so on top of being an entrepreneur, business owner of 2 different businesses, you're also a musician with your wife, Maylee. Taking on this undertaking of being the mayor of the city of McKinney, it's got to be a huge responsibility. So what's the most rewarding part of the job of being the mayor of the city of McKinney?
You know, I got to say that our growth has been exponential. We've been one of the fastest growing cities in the country for many, many years. But maintaining the thing that makes McKinney so unique and so special has been really rewarding. And what is that? It's making sure that we maintain a small town feel with a lot of community engagement. I mean, here we are downtown, right? The McKinney Performing Arts Center. Also where we have our Christmas tree lighting, all kinds of events, Oktoberfest, and just a place where people get together. Our focus remains on cultural arts and music and those things that provide quality of life. So having those be successful and grow is probably the most rewarding.
Yeah, downtown area is my family's favorite spot to be in all of McKinney.
18 years ago, I moved here in downtown McKinney. Looked a lot different.
It did.
So
it did.
How has it evolved throughout the decades to look the way that it is now? And what do you see in the future?
You know what, 18 years ago, downtown McKinney was probably half occupied, if that. And now, of course, it's this vibrant heartbeat, right, with live entertainment and restaurants and other shopping. It's all mom and pop, no chains, no big commercial or national chains. And now we're taking this footprint and we're expanding it over to east of Highway 5. So we're going to connect the old Mill District with our historic downtown by a pedestrian park. You know, some anchor things to help drive that be a catalyst project and drive development. So it's exciting.
So even more new places for families,
more
friends
new
to
places.
gather and have lots and lots of fun.
Yeah.
So Mr. Mayor, your construction company, George Fuller Construction, you specialize in custom homes and custom type projects. You are heading up the project here at the newest gem of McKinney, the Harvest restaurant owned by Mr. Rick Wells of Rick's Chophouse. Renovating a 100-year-old property probably had some challenges, to say the least.
Just a few.
What was the most challenging thing about this project? And then also, what's going to be your favorite feature when it's all finished?
You know, along the way, things were changed, alterations were made. So as we uncovered some of the things, taking down some of the ceiling tiles, some of the issues we found structurally, you know, made it very, very challenging. And we had to pull back and regroup a number of times. But I tell you, when it's done, sitting on the 3rd floor, overlooking all of historic downtown, that's going to be just a fantastic view and a fantastic gem in our community.
I can picture it right now. Nice T-bone, glass of wine, looking at the stars.
Some awesome entertainment. There's live entertainment on the 3rd floor.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to it.
I am as well.
Thank you again for joining me on this week's episode of American Dream TV as we feature historic downtown square of our hometown, McKinney. We'll look forward to seeing you again next week.
Welcome to the American Dream Selling Dallas. I'm your host, Mark Bradford, and we are here in Frisco, Texas at the Northern Texas PGA and the Ronnie Golf Park. Today, we are going to see one of the coolest and most unique experiences as a junior golfer in our own backyard, where you get to hear from the CEO, 2 of the amazing coaches, and the Director of Communications. On top of that, we'll get to see a couple kids playing some awesome games. We are here with Stephen Clemens, the Director of Communications for the Northern Texas PGA. And Stephen, big question that a lot of people have is why the Ronnie, what it is, what the concept was, and what is the GOAT?
Yeah, so the Ronnie Golf Park is an urban golf park. It was in a place for everyone to be able to come, be introduced to the game of golf, learn the game of golf, and then move up on our player pathway into tournament golf and then a lifelong love for the game. So here at the Ronnie, it's 2 acres of synthetic turf golf park, mainly focused on putting and chipping skills, and it's named after Ronnie Glanton, a longtime PGA professional in our section. He's a GOAT. He's one of the greatest of all time as far as PGA professionals, National PGA the Professional of the Year in 2018. So that's why the GOAT, that's why the golf park, and that's how it started.
All right, we're here with Mark Harrison, the CEO of the North Texas section of the PGA, and tell us where we're at actually standing.
Yeah, sure. We're at the Jordan Spieth Family Foundation
carpool putting green.
Okay.
And so our kids try and replicate putts from kids that grew up on our junior tour who have won major championships. The Northern Texas PGA's campus was basically funded through donations from folks, families and foundations and individuals like Jordan Spieth and others like him.
That's amazing. So Mark, tell us about the Texas Golf Hall of Fame.
Yeah, the Texas Golf Hall of Fame is the greatest golf hall of fame in all of golf outside of the World Golf Hall of Fame. It was founded in 1978, and some of the greatest names in golf are in the Texas Golf Hall of Fame.
And what are we walking on right here?
Yeah, this is the Who's Next Champions Walkway here at the Northern Texas PGA. Many of our Texas Golf Hall of Famers are on the Who's Next Champions Walkway, and then soon to be Hall of Famers like Jordan Spieth and Scotty Scheffler and many others.
All right, we're here at the Ronnie Golf Park with Coach Chad and Coach Hannah, and talking a little bit more about why the kids is the center focus of this entire place. So tell me a little bit more. Why was that the decision for the Ronnie?
Yeah, I've been coaching for 15 years, juniors and adults. Now it's just junior golf here at the Ronnie. But what I've found is that a place like this gives kids the ability to develop and grow and learn in an environment where they're comfortable. We can get on their level and develop them the way that we know motivates them best to learn, play, and eventually get to be as good as they want to be.
We do lots of games, lots of teamwork activities, teaching them how to win, but also how to lose, because that's pretty important to their development. And, you know, they're encouraging the people that won, they're shaking hands, they're doing all the things that golf is, right? But teaching them in a different way at a younger age.
So tell me a little bit more about what the programs look like.
So our programs, we run 2 programs each fall and spring. So fall 1 and fall 2 we call them, and then we have a 9-week summer camp session during the summer when kids are out of school.
All kids, every time, but this is the only place like this in the country, right?
That we know of, this is the only place that puts junior golf so far forward of everything else.
So let's take a look at some of these golf instructions the kids playing so that we can get a little idea of these games and the play that they have.
Sure.
All right, what game do y'all like most to play? Let's go. Thanks for joining us on this week's episode of the American Dream Selling Dallas. I'm your host, Mark Bradford, and it was my pleasure to bring you here to the Ronnie Golf Park in Frisco, Texas, where we got to hang out with the little chippers, the gamers, the staff, and the coaches. We'll see you next time on The American Dream.
Well, I hope you enjoyed today's show, produced from America's finest city, but shot in the heart of your neighborhoods. Don't forget positive media when the world really needs it. Follow us on social media at The American Dream TV. See you next time. In the meantime, cheers to your American Dream. So The American Dream is a show about lifestyles, culture, neighborhoods, but also real estate. We find the best real estate teams all across the country.
Let's just talk quickly about the fact that this used to be a really seasonal community.
Historically, this area was a ski town. So keeping in that 4-season community, I'm going to take you to one of my favorite spots.